How's it going, everybody? Johnny Styles here with the Wellness Observer Live, powered by liquidsunrays.com. Visit liquidsunrays.com. We're very close to the Olympia. If you haven't done your booking for the very best tanning, go check them out. Liquid Sunrays. Of course, Bad Dude CEO, WOL15 will save you money. BadDudeCEO.com. This, my friends, is the video that you all were asking, aside from the preview and the predictions video, which is coming after this video. But we got to do the dark horse video. Why? Because in this year, in 2022, we not only have one, probably two, probably three, four, five, a couple of dark horses in this race. And I decided to do a video because it's cool for you guys to know these competitors. And if they don't even place, at least you know ahead of time who to watch when they do the call outs, specifically that second or third call out, or maybe that first call out. What is a dark horse? A lot of people have asked me, there's people that's brand new and don't even know, but in other sports or competitions, a dark horse is a candidate or a competitor about who little is known about, coming into the show, but unexpectedly, wins or unexpectedly succeeds. For example, if a girl that you don't know is doing the show out of nowhere and she places on the top six, that is a dark horse. And they use it in race horses because you don't know who's gonna win, but the horse that's probably ranked last can win that show, and that's probably the underdog story. But that's what a dark horse is. Before I do I think I really want to nail this down to 3 or 4 dark horses. But before I do that, I think it's good that I do some honorable mentions. And what I mean by that is I'm going to start with last year's dark horse, which was none other than Julia Chitarra. So Julia was last year's dark horse. And while people do know her, she's been kept a little bit quiet over there in Brazil, and she's back. And remember, we don't know how she's going to look. She looks a lot bigger, especially in her lower body, which she needed to get better. And a lot of judges do like her. So I had to start it off with Julia because, it's an honorable mention just because she was one of the dark horses from last year, specifically as she placed when people didn't even know who she was going to be winning or placing in the show. Another competitor that people are talking about as dark horse, but she is known because she did the show last year, Isamara Santos, which again, she's going to do the show. She won the Republic of Texas. She looks great. She has been coming show after show in great shape, great structure. But she's another girl that you don't know what's going to happen. But again, these girls have stepped on the Olympia stage, so they do know what's in stock. I'm going through them really quick because I want to get to the real dark horses in this show. Next up, we have somebody that, again, I praised last year's Olympia, and it's none other than Cassandra Gillis, straight from Canada. And this is an update from Cassandra Gillis. As you can see, she's one of those unicorns, too, that you don't know how she's going to be. I still think her glutes can be better, but in reality, when you start looking at different comparisons, you got to realize if you have a top 6 or a top 7 or a top 8, and from those competitors, somebody's off, these girls can snag in and absolutely, place ahead of them. So that's why it's really hard for people that, like me, that do prediction shows that, we can kind of place them here and there. But when you start looking at the flaws of other competitors, they can switch. Another competitor that's brand new, look at this, competitor that's an NPC competitor, wins her pro card, wins her pro show, and then goes straight to the Olympia. Amanda Burnett is going to be dialing in for the Olympia, and that's a great story. Amanda has been getting better show after show. Again, she is like Dr. Sonny Andrews. She has a magnificent fighting spirit. And she's one of those, newbies, rookie of the year, I guess, that can totally, drastically go into that, especially if girls are not in that, in that better shape. Again, these are lesser known competitors because they're coming in to the show. Like right now, the top 6, top 7, top 8 are probably going to be girls that either or girls that have placed pretty darn well. Next up, we have Caterina de Sousa, and she is another one. She's another one that looks great. She has great stage presentation, good quads. She's very, very good. She's very good, especially here. A lot of people love this picture of her. If she comes in like this, I can assure you a lot of judges are going to like this look from Caterina de Sousa. She is very good. She is very good, and she brings in a lot to the stage. Next up, we have somebody that, while she is known because we know her. We know her package. We know her delivery. Daisha Johnson. If Daisha Johnson ever got it together, holy moly. You guys know that her shape and structure is, wow, very, very Flex Wheeler-ish. Daisha Johnson, the only thing she needs to do is bring conditioning, and that's it. Because she is so different. Her waist is like, her waist is one of those smallest waists in the entire IFBB Pro League. It's ridiculous. So again, while we've seen Daisha and we know, her powerful potential to just do amazing, it's one of those things that she's got to bring it. And again, if another top Olympian falls down on conditioning, then she's gonna be right there with them. Okay, let's see who we got next. We got Maria Paulette coming in. A lot of people like her look. She's gotten drastically better. Again, she's a little bit, on the European side because people know her a lot over there, but people know her now because she's been winning shows, and very pretty, very great stage presentation. And this package was really, really good. I like this package. This package can, do battle with some of these top Olympians. Just a matter of putting them together in a lineup. And at the end of the day, we would have to find out if she does what people think she can be, capable of, which is bringing that level of conditioning, kind of like this video that we're seeing right now of her. Because again, I've been talking about this in the past videos. It's a mixture between not too hard, not too soft, especially at the Olympia. Another side note is that a lot of the judges, when we're going to talk a dark horse here, a lot of the judges and a lot of the American fans haven't seen some of these girls ever in real life. So is that going to play a factor in coming up to the Olympia? Because remember, when the judges are, judging and they see a new face, he's like, "Oh, wow, where is this girl coming from? Hey, I like her. I would like to see this girl compared to this other girl." And again, if a top Olympian falls, then she can switch sides and place in that first call out. Speaking of rookies of the year in the Pro League, we have Jasmine Payne, Quadzilla, which you guys have seen me talk about Quadzilla the entire year, and she's been getting better and better and better. She is one of these competitors that, again, if you're not in your top elite level shape, she is going to go through you just like Dexter Jackson. Honestly, I like Jasmine Payne a lot. She has a magnificent future in the wellness division. So all these girls that I talked about, since the beginning of the video till now, are girls that most of you know, are girls that most of the American people know. They've competed in America. They've been a lot on social media, and they have shared their journey through the Olympia stage. And some of them have shared their not so good moments when they place fifth, when they place sixth, when they go up, when they go down, and that's all fine and dandy. Now we're gonna get into the nitty gritty of the real situation. At the moment, I have 3 official dark horses in the 2022 Olympia. The first one, believe it or not, I mean, before I say this, all 3 of them, they're not American. There are 2 Brazilians and 1 Mexican, but Nadia Moreira, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know about Nadia Moreira, you need to go right now to her Instagram and check her out. She won this show, and boy, oh boy, the entire world was talking about her, except a lot of people in the United States of America. This girl completely shocked the system, not only with her stage presentation, but with the entire look from head to toe. Okay. Her muscle bellies were right there. Her muscle conditioning was right there. People told me that they were there live, that she looked ridiculous. Again, she's not done a show in America, so we don't know how is she gonna place ahead or behind other competitors. Judges are gonna be watching her for the first time. A lot of the judges from here are gonna be judging her, and who knows? But she is dangerous, ladies, and she has a tiny waist, good proportions. Overall, one of the best physiques in the world. The problem is that she's not, she's not an American, or she hasn't competed in America as much for the entire world to know about these girls. Next up, straight from Mexico, another girl that's truly a dark horse. Jacqueline Rios, look at me talking Spanish, straight from Mexico, directamente de Mexico. She is another one that's caught on to the dark horse evolution. I know, she's been posting crazy pictures like this, which a lot of you have gone crazy about. Oh, she's too big. Oh, she's too vascular. In this picture, she says that she hasn't done quads in a month. How about that? Jacqueline, I've seen her in person. This, what you see on your screen right now, is very impressive. But don't let it fool you. She is big, but in real life, it's kind of like the Francielle Matos effect. When you see her on your phone, or you see her on your computer screen, she looks one way, and when you see her in person, it's different. She's not that big as she looks on this Instagram picture. She is great. Again, I like her. I was saying that I appreciate if a wellness competitor is big and hard on the lower body and looks full and smaller on the upper body. I like that about her. I like that she's very good on stage. I like that she accentuates her, her sensual side. I really like her. I think when she comes out, a lot of the judges are going to be very impressed with her overall package. I really do like her overall physique. I really do like her. And all she needs to do is do more shows in the United States of America so people can know more of her. So counting down the dark horses, I truly believe that for the first time ever in America, people are going to get a taste of Jacqueline. So she is very pretty. She's very good on stage. Again, very good back post. This back post is crazy. So again, this is my second dark horse, and I told you guys I have 3 of them. So now moving into the last dark horse in this video, I'm gonna be talking about the one and only Andreia Gadelha. I mean, I'm trying to do the right name, Andrea. If I misplace your name, I'm absolutely sorry. You've seen her. She trains with Ray Milliet, which has like 4 competitors in this show. This girl right here, believe it or not, she is like the new version of what Isa Pereira was a few years back. She is very pretty. She is very petite and has all the right muscle groups in all the right places. Very pretty, very, very conditioned, and very, very balanced. She's very commercial. When this girl comes out, you can see in these pictures, she's very commercial. And I cannot wait for this girl to jump on the Olympia stage and surprise a lot of people, because she does look like, hey, look at this. Not only she has abs, but she has the right size, and she has that gluten ham tie-in and the teardrop. And most importantly, she has the great, amazing calves. So I cannot wait. For Andreia to stop the world and shock the system. Again, all these 3 girls that I just showed you guys right here are amazing. And all these three girls can totally leave their mark. This is her almost 3 weeks out from the show. And you can say that, holy moly, this is one of the best packages I've seen for a person that's not even stepped foot in the Olympia or any show in the United States of America. So I'll leave you guys with those three competitors. Of course, Brazil has to be in there, Mexico as well, and Brazil again, because in reality, we know that Latinas are, the catalyst for the wellness division. But look at this. Does this look like somebody that's going to compete for the first time ever in the Olympia? Absolutely not. But a lot of people didn't know about her because she's not known in America. So there you have it. My last, all three last competitors that I just talked about are my three dark horses for this Olympia 2022. Keep it locked to the Wellness Observer Live for the prediction show. And hey, I'm going to be calling out first place, second place, third place, fourth place, and so on and so on and so on. You will have the very best prediction show in the entire world. Of course, brought to you by the Godfather of Wellness, the one and only Johnny Styles. Keep it locked here. Thank you so much for your support. And of course, I'll see you very, very soon. Let's do this.